Good morning, collective. I know I look like an Eskimo because it's freezing. It's so cold. I've literally just got in. Oh, hello. How are you? Oh, I done the worst thing last night. I slept on the sofa, and I never do that. And I really had an unsettled sleep. But I slept all right, but on and off. So if you haven't been before, my name's Kerry, and I am going to stay wrapped up because I've just got in and it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, and the dustmen have just turned up sorting out the bags, and it's freezing. So I think it's going to be sunny again today in the UK, but my hands are very cold. Oh, don't. I've got something else wrong with me now. Do you know what? If you're healing and you think, I've had quite a rough life, but I always got through life, always healthy. And then you give up stuff like drugs or whatever, get healthy, and then guess what? Everything goes wrong. Because I think everything was holding me together. I'm serious. I don't know if you feel the same. So then I've got fibromyalgia now. And then now I've got something wrong with my fingers. So they go ice cold. It begins with a P. It's too early for me to remember, but I can't remember what it's called now. But it's the dogs chewing their chews. So it's something to do with my circulation, and my fingers go really white. So yeah, never mind. It'll be all right as long as I can shuffle. Every day I'm shuffling. So we got D, and then we got F. So it could be define. You can define who you are. Divine feminine. So take it where it fits, because I only say what I am led to say. So it could be a divine feminine that we're going to end up having a little chat with. So it could be you, or it could be a man on here that's in their feminine energy. I feel I'm still in my masculine energy, and because I feel like we've had to be in our masculine energy because of what we've been through. I do resonate with you. That's why I talk about myself. It's not the Kerry show, don't worry. And you might be the same if you're a woman or a man. And some of us need to get in our feminine energy now, but I can't. I can't, because I look after myself. And it's not to do with just being raw, but it is a little bit to do with being powerful. So because I look after myself, I think that's why I don't attract men, because I'm in my masculine. So if I was to meet another man and he's in his masculine, we'd probably be like two balls in a china shop, and B has just come up. So yeah, we probably would be a bit at each other, and who's the dominant one. So at the moment, I'm not in my feminine energy, but I probably would like to get into it a bit, but you might be the same. So, like I said, don't matter if you're a man, you might feel a bit in your emotions where you're in your feminine energy, and you're a bit more sensitive than you normally are, because there's no sex in the divine, as in what you are, male or female. You're just an energy. So, some of you could be worried about your body, I'm getting, even though it only says bod. I do go how I'm led, guys, and I am feeling some of you might be getting a little bit in your head about your body. Maybe your body doesn't look like it used to. Maybe you're getting older, and you might want to work out. You might not. You might think, do you know what? I'm all right. And listen, any of you men out there that got a dad bod, women love it. Don't be swayed that they don't, because I'm telling you, or even other men might like it, but most women do like a dad bod, trust me. So if you are worried about that, I won't worry too much. We worry too much about things. Like I used to worry about my voice, because my ex used to mimic me all the time, especially being a Londoner living down south. And I get the amount of Chaz and Dave songs people sing to me, or just anyone in general, really. And it is a little bit of a Mickey take, because I don't go around singing farmer songs to people here as much as I'd like to. But yeah, so I used to hate my voice. But now, on being on here, I haven't had many horrible comments about my voice. I mean, I don't say sayings, or not sayings. I don't say words the same as everyone else, because obviously I have an accent. But we've all got an accent to someone else. So we have got boo. Someone might have called you their boo. or it might be your nickname with the 2 O's. We got Boo. We got food as well. So when I said about body, it will resonate here, guys. Seriously, I know I keep saying it, but I'm led by the divine. So F-O. I'm not talking to you like a child. I'm just tired, guys, okay? So I go a bit slower. So we got food. So you might need to change your food, or you might be eating completely different than you used to. You might be consuming a lot more food. You might need to. I don't know your story, guys, but I am getting food and I am getting bod. Some of you might be just feeling a little bit insecure, I'm feeling. Don't. Because you are what you are. And yeah, you are what you eat, but like I told you yesterday, it's only skin. It's only like the outside. It's not who you are inside. I just got befriend your body. So you might want to start loving yourself as you are. Listen, we're all getting older, me included. And I must admit, I've probably got a better body now than when I was probably 18. And I'm not joking, because I've grown into myself. Well, we all do. It cover all signs. I do read you my notifications, so I don't know what I'm going to do this morning. I'm not going to do anything karmic-y, and I'm not. So I'm going to just give you some... Let's have a look at these ones here. We'll give you some messages. I'm going to do you some unicorn cards, because I do like these. And I know some of you are unicorns that watch me. And if you are a unicorn, it's because you know you're different and you're unique and you stand out and you're showing yourself now for who you are. So whatever you're doing today, guys, have a lovely day. And I know it's hard staying positive, but listen, whatever you do, just do it with good intention. And that's what's come up, good intention. So be clear. Be decisive, okay? This is very small writing, guys. Just focus on what you really want. So you need to be bold now. So what you need to do now is be bold with what you ask the universe for. So make it your intention. Put it out there to the angels. Reach really high. So you might need to just have a few minutes on your own and just say, I'm going to make this my intention, what I want, or what I need to release, or what I feel like I deserve, and just give it to the Most High, okay? Because you have got a connection with the Most High. Your wings reach right up there, so you're always connected, I feel led to say, and you're watched over. I feel like you're in a very nice place now, like you're in the light more than in the dark. You may live in the dark and the light very well. Green could be a colour for you. Green and white. You might have a green aura. So yeah, just be clear with your intentions. Don't deceive yourself, I feel led to say. Literally focus on what you really, really want, and it will appear. And be bold. And request it to the universe. Okay, some of you might need to get more in touch with the universe, or you're not saying it with enough power, you're not saying it out loud. You might be just saying it inside, but say it out loud, write it down, and let the universe know what you want. Because I feel like you're very protected, but you're also in charge a lot more than you think with the divine, where you can authorize stuff. Because you've had a rebirth. Angels, I just saw you then. Thank you so much. I thought I missed it. Good morning, angels. I didn't even call you in, but I did speak to my angels this morning. So, angels, thank you for coming in. If you don't mind showing yourself, we really appreciate it. My angels will be here. They don't always show themselves, but they are this morning, and I love it because they send their love to you. So I know I'm on the right track when my angels come in. So thank you, angels. That's lovely. I always miss it when I'm looking at the card, but you don't, so that's all that matters. So, yeah, as soon as I said rebirth, you're having a rebirth. You are protected, the same as me. I'm protected. Oh, it's lovely. I really like that. So, you have reinvented yourself, and you've made your dreams come to life, or you are, or your dreams will come to life. So take it where it fits, because I don't know where you are on your journey. So you could have had a rebirth, you could have had a birth of a child, you could have just renewed yourself, reinvented yourself as a new person. You might be doing that now. You're giving life to your dreams. So what you've created now, you're trying to make your reality. And I feel you could have created something for quite a long time, or you're just creating a new reality, even if you're not creating anything, you're just being you. So that's lovely. So we've got Rose as well. You might have an ancestor called Rose, or you might like Rose, or your name could be Rose. We have Rose a lot for you, because I remember the other day we had Rose's Circus, or Rose's Fair. Rose's Fair it was, as in the fairground. So now you've had a rebirth, you need to make your intentions very clear. So that's what you're focusing on. I feel you're focusing on now what you want. Like what you want to look like, what you want to do, how you want to present yourself. What dreams do you want to do? Like I feel like you would say, like, this is my life, this is my reality, and I'm going to do it my way. And Shirley Bassey, my favourite song ever. I love it. I am what I am, and what I am needs no excuses. That's my song for when I pass over. I love it. Innit? You have to dance to the beat of your own drum, I'm getting. That's what you're doing now. You're being just same as me, unapologetically you. And you are. And that is amazing. Thank you, angels. Angels, I'm so glad you're coming to us. But oh, look, just as I said that about you having a rebirth, being you, look at it. Can you see the angels flying around? Morning, angels. I love it. I feel an overwhelming feel of protection and love, and it's beautiful. And I'm so grateful, angels, and I am. And I'm glad you come in. So abundance. Oh, yes, indeedy. I think someone's going to be getting their pot at the end of the rainbow. There's all little birds outside on my windowsill. They've got a little, this might resonate with you, they got a little bird's nest in the top of my roof. Thank you, angels. And it's nearly obviously spring now, and they'll be bringing in food. I can hear the babies. Oh, I hope you pick that up. So, yeah, you will be getting your pot at the end of the rainbow. I feel you are now. You're going to be getting your abundance. So just enjoy everything about life, even just the beauty of life. I feel you do, just looking around you, like maybe you like rainbows, you like the clouds, you love the sun, you love the birds. The way I just got interrupted then, that's resignation. So I feel like whatever you're doing, you stop and you're like, oh, I can hear the birds, or look at that. Like you're really aware of everything around you, and you're enjoying the beauty of everything, and just your life being more beautiful. And it's beautiful, you know why? Because you're in it. That's why it's beautiful, and it is because you're beautiful, and don't you forget that. Your supply now from the universe is going to be unlimited, and it is because you've done the work and you're seeing the beauty in everything, and you're going around like you're abundant. Blessings are now going to come to you, and they are. And I feel you definitely are getting a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and it might not be money. It could be just health. And being able to be in a beautiful place, and just being able to see that you are beautiful and that you are abundant. Like I said before, it's not all about money. Like if you've lost money or you've lost stuff, you'll never get back what you've lost, but you'll get back more than what you lost. Every time I go to let you hear the birds, they stop. It's like they know. So yeah, I feel whatever you've lost, you'll be getting better. And it'll be worth more. And don't worry about money you've lost. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about houses you've lost. You wasn't supposed to live there. And don't worry about cars that you lost. You could have had an accident in that car. That car could have cost you a fortune. Don't worry. Don't worry about anything. Don't even worry about pets that you lose, because they go to another realm and they're always safe and they look after you, and nothing ever dies, and it doesn't. So I feel like saying to you, just don't worry about anything, because you're going to be very, very abundant in more ways than one. And I feel you just find like everything around you is beautiful. You might be feeling just more abundant, like I said, as a person, because now you're like reinventing yourself, and you're just sticking to your dreams. You're putting it out there, what you want. You're telling the universe. The universe knows you've come out of a very dark place. Oh, and did you grow your wings while you was in the darkness? I feel you did have to face a lot. And you might have had a lot of devilish angels around you. I'm getting off that card. You might have been around someone who was a bit of a fallen angel. You might have been the fallen angel. But I feel that you can carry your wings very well now. They're very heavy because you've had a lot. I feel like you've had a lot gone on in your past. And I'm really reading this card. And I feel maybe you might have been entwined with somebody who you thought was a love of yours. But that person was only supposed to be in your life to help you grow and realise that you needed to rebirth. You needed to get your own abundance. You needed to shine and let yourself be seen for who you really were. You needed to be in this dark place to realise that, like a little seed, just like a little seed, and you were buried and you grew, and you probably couldn't see the light for a long time. But then when you came out of this dark place, or I feel like you still are not in the dark place, I feel like you might still have people or situations around you that might not like your light that you shine, and that you're a really happy-go-lucky, very strong person. And I also feel like people don't realise what you've been through. They don't realise that in that dark space that you was in could have been depression, could have been just indoors, it could have been in your own head, could have been in addictions, whatever. I feel that people didn't realise how much work you had to do to get away from the devil, the devilish things in your head and what you was thinking about. And I feel you've done really well, and I do, and I can read a lot off of that card. Because look how much you've grown, but look at the top of them wings, the way they're going together. Like you was entwined with someone, but it's quite far away from you now. I feel like you give it to the universe, but I also feel a little bit devilish on that. Like you were surrounded by darkness, and you really was engulfed in it, and you had to find your way out. And look, angels gave you the green light, and you've had to work your way out of all that. I feel you're still surrounded by a bit of darkness, and I do, but I feel that you have that much protection that you're fine. That's you. That's you. Big, strong, abundant, probably unique. Have got your own way of doing things. Probably got your own way of saying things. I love it. And you've had a rebirth, and you have. That was you. Look, that was little you. Laying there in the beautifulness of the universe, so we could help you rebirth yourself. And I don't know why I said we, because that's the angels talking to you. So they could look after you, look, put you somewhere soft and safe, comfortable, and then you can rebirth and come out beautiful. I feel very calm this morning. I do. I hope you feel calm as well. And I'm feeling like I'm on the edge of being emotional with your energy, and I am. Yeah, and as soon as I said that, it's really weird, because I was getting like, from here, I'm getting like I want to cry. And I feel this made you very angry, and I do. I feel, and I'm going to change the tone because I have to, I'm led to. I felt, when I just said I feel emotional, I felt a little bit, not in a nice way, emotional. And look what come up. Anger. And there's a card behind it, and I felt very emotional. Thank you, angels. Right, so I do feel like you were very angry in this dark place, and I do. I feel that you need to express your anger. You might have done it lately. I feel you need to say, I'm effing angry, I'm angry, or what I just spoke about, I'm angry I lost this, I'm angry I was treated like this, I'm angry that somebody put me in a dark place. I feel quite emotional. And you might have had to have done this, or you might be doing this, but I feel in this dark place is where you're going to find yourself. And I think it is safe to express your anger, and it is. I think you used your anger to be very positive, and you changed your... I'm sitting like this because I'm going into how you felt. I feel you was very angry. You might have even had a scream and like, this isn't fair. You might have had to have been put into safety in the safe place you found. You could let your anger out, or you can. And I feel that you can use your anger like as a positive force to push you forward. That's what you did. That's what you made you go into a rebirth. That's exactly what did. You have honoured every single emotion. You have. You need to honour all your emotions as sacred, because every emotion you've gone through is what's going to make you the person that you are. And I feel that you've released a lot of this. I think you've released someone being very deceitful against you, and you focused on what you wanted and thought, nah, I'm going to have to like fight my way through this darkness and let out my anger. Some things probably did make you angry. I feel I feel you had, I'm getting a bit choked up. I feel you had like, you knew you had a light in you, and I think other people didn't like it, so you kept it hidden quite a lot. And you're not doing that anymore. And if you haven't let your emotions out, you need to release them. Go somewhere where people aren't there and cry. Put sad music on. Fall on the floor and have a good old boo. Because boo-hoo. When we had the BFOOD, boo-hoo, you might need to have a good cry. I got boo-hoo then. But I feel you're going to be all right, because listen, right, you really are now creating miracles, or miracles on their way to you, and they are. So through your anger, feel safe to release it. Just let it go. I do it. Not so much now, but I do get a bit cheesed off sometimes, and I think, right, get home, Kerry. And don't take it out on the dogs. I might have a little bit of air boxing, and I might F and Jeff, go to bed, have a cry and have a little scream, and I do, and I've done it before. You need to. But just have faith that your miracle is on its way now, because of all the hard work you've done. I think because of you being so loyal to your journey, what you was asked to do, or what you decided to do, and you rebirthed, you was in a very dark place. It wasn't easy. No, it wasn't. And like I said, you might have actually have given up some habits or something like that, or just the way you were living, and you renewed yourself, recreated yourself, and now you're giving yourself a nice life where you can have your dreams come true, because you've created your own reality. And that's why. And maybe that anger is in the past now, or it might have been coming forward a little bit lately, and you need to release it, because it might be just the end of it for you, where you might just have a little bit of anger you need to let go of. But miracles are on the way, and they are. Just have faith that your miracles are coming, because anything you prayed for is now being answered. So, because you surrendered. Yeah, I feel like you've got abundance and that coming in, because you surrendered your anger, and you just turned your anger into your power, which helped you move forward and have a rebirth, and abundance is coming. Food might have come up, is where food, I just heard in my head, food will be plenty. So you might have been struggling for food, or just not eating the way you want to eat. Yeah, now you're going to dance. Now you're going to dance. You might like dancing. You might dance around when the full moon's there. You need to move your body more, and you do. Or maybe you are. Just dance with the rhythm of life, yeah? Dance. Be happy with what you've created. You manifested your dreams through dance. You might have manifested your abundance through music. You might be an audio clairvoyant as well, I'm getting on here. You might just need to move around more, male or female. I told you yesterday, just shake it off. I put Maylee, bless you, I know you watch me. Go on her channel if you can. She plays the guitar. She's done a few theme tunes for me. And I just thought about you, and I got this card. Maylee, when I said to you yesterday about Queen, I put Queen on and hoover my house, and I want to break free. Oh yeah, I'll be round in my knickers, mate. I don't care. And she put it on my one of my messages, and I saw it, and I sort of thought, oh, do you know what, I'm putting it on, so I pressed it, the link you sent, and it was Queen, I Want to Break Free, and I just got out of the shower. I was butt naked, didn't care. And I was like, God knows I want to break free. I tell you what, I sang about that song while I was naked, running around. And I was like, quite tired, and it woke me up. I was giggling my head off because I thought the angels could see me. And you're probably like this, it will resonate. And then the next one come on was Queen. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. The algebra has the devil put aside for me. And then I was like, and I was jumping around for about an hour after you put that link on there. And this is what you need to do, seriously. And I was laughing my head off. And then afterwards I was like, I'm exhausted. And then I was sweating. I just had a shower. But this is what you need to do. Just go and dance, yeah? Be an idiot. Dancing as... I didn't dance for years, okay? I used to be a dancer, like years ago. All the clubs I used to dance for in London. And I hadn't enjoyed myself only when I was on, like, pills. And I thought, when I had my awakening, obviously I didn't want to dance, didn't want to smile. I wanted to die. I'm not joking. Thought I was losing my marbles. Well, I was. And... I gradually I tried to dance. I have everything I am here today in front of you. I've had to train myself to be here. So I've had to train myself to laugh, train myself to try and smile, train myself to stop crying, train myself to get out of my house, train myself to go and walk, literally walk because I couldn't walk. I had so much bad trauma, my legs seized up and I couldn't actually go to the forest for nearly a year because I couldn't hardly move my legs. That might have been to do with other people poisoning me though, because I was poisoned for a long time and I couldn't actually get my words out. So everything I've done, I've like trained myself to speak again on here, trained myself to be happy, trained myself to be positive. I've trained myself to try and help you with my life stories and my experiences, and everything in life is just training yourself. And you might need to train yourself to have fun. And I know it sounds really sad, but I had to train myself to be happy again because I was very, very sad. I was always sad as a child, and I always used jokes and laughter to cover up who I was, but I wasn't seriously happy. But at the moment I am seriously happy, not all the time, but yeah, you might have to teach yourself how to dance and teach yourself how to let go. And there ain't a certain way of dancing. You just go with the flow, mate. Seriously. Nutty dancers are the best dancers. When you go out and you see someone dancing and you think, I never think, oh my God, look at that. I think, how brave are they? They're dancing like no one's watching. I normally go and join them. So yeah, so maybe I'm feeling as well this year, you might be going to festivals. You might go somewhere where you can like dance around and just be free. I've been watching a few like festivals in, I think it was Florida and that lately, and watching people just dancing. Not so much like boo, 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 but a little bit, because I used to like that kind of music. But yeah, watching people just being free, like just dancing and smiling, and that's what you need to do. I can picture it, and I can. And it's lovely. So I really do like this for you today. But you could be struggling with food. Listen, you're not the only one. I've been overeating. If you saw videos of me on here a while ago, I was anorexic. And yeah, I did look awful, but I thought I looked gorgeous. And now I'm not overweight, but I'm putting on weight. I feel ginormous, and I do. Because I'm actually eating. But yesterday, I had a day eating loads. I was pigging out, mate. Yeah, look, in your sanctuary. You've been alone for a long time. Even if you've been around people getting emotional again, even if you've been around a lot of people, in here, you've been on your own a long time. And you have. And now it's time now, and it is. You need to take time away from the world. I think you did. I think you needed to retreat and go in literally in a retreat, in a sanctuary. And I think you needed to spend more time on your own. You might need to now. You might need to learn to meditate, or you could already do that, or just go to a retreat or go on a retreat. I feel you need to retreat to go and dance, to manifest your miracles, to rebirth yourself, to let go of anger, write down your intentions on what you need. And I just feel like your little place in your sanctuary is what gives you the power. Like, you might even be a person like me. I don't know if you're like me. I'm a Virgo. It doesn't matter because I'm a Virgo that this is what I do, but it is a lot of what Virgos do. If we're around a lot of people, we have to retreat. We can only take so much. And then we're like, people are like, well, where are you going? Well, what are you doing in there? Why? I've had blokes say to me, why are you always indoors? What, you seeing someone else? No, I need to sleep. And I've been called lazy. And I'm not lazy. I have to get back in touch with the universe. I have to realign myself. I have to retreat from people, as I'm no good to anybody. And I'm not. And I feel you're the same. And I feel that you do go away. You might even have a necklace which is like the evil eye necklace I'm getting as well, or you could be a Virgo because I'm getting sapphire jade as well, which is Virgo in Chinese, and it is the jade stone will come up in the Chinese horoscope. So yeah, I'm feeling that or you might feel a little bit blue in your sanctuary, so you let your anger out, you dance around, you go through stages. I feel you go through stages. Like, maybe that's why you might think sometimes, oh, I'm off my rocker, meaning you. Because 1 minute you're happy, 1 minute you're doing your rebirth, then you're feeling really abundant, then you're going in your quiet space again, then you're going out, then you're showing yourself, and then you're in your little dark place again, then you're coming back out the light again, then you're in your dark place again. I feel this is you quite a lot. But I feel you're balancing it out and starting to get used to it now because you can go away in your sanctuary. And I am getting the evil eye with the moon. Look with the moon, but I am getting that. So you might feel quite protected and safe. You might better activate your third eye when you're in your little sanctuary. I feel you'll come across to people as quite cold. I do. I think people think that you're quite cold. I think people know that you're that or you're going to be that. But they see, because you retreat a lot and you spend time on your own, that you come across like that. Look, don't talk to me. Look, I'm all right. Like, you're turning away from that. I feel like you sort of just turn away. Like, not... I think people probably think you're cold, but you're not. Maybe you have to act cold. I've got that song, I'm as cold as ice, willing to sacrifice. You might have been sacrificed by somebody or people, but now you're moving forwards and you are on your own. Maybe you feel safer to come across like that. Like, I'll come across a bit cold and then people won't come near me. Maybe that's your defence mechanism, where if you stay cold and you don't let people see that this is what you're like normally, maybe you don't show that side of yourself. That's between you and the universe. Like, that's you. Or you might show yourself like that to the world, and really, that's you. Like, you're quite cold and you do get a bit angry sometimes. Maybe you are cold to the world a little bit because of the anger that you feel. But don't. Try and be positive. Like I said, you have to retrain yourself, and you do. It's all a learning journey, this is. I didn't get here easy. Dustmen are here, so I will wrap it up in a minute. 333 we just had as I said that. So angels and ancestors, thanks for coming into our space. Support. There you go. You need to ask for help, okay? You need to ask for help, get some rest, and nurture yourself, okay? And you need some love. You need a cuddle. I'm getting really emotional, and I am. I feel like angels really love you. And I feel like you're getting a lot of support, but I feel sometimes you get angry because you feel like you're doing a lot of this on your own. I do. And I'm feeling your energy. I feel you cry in silence. And I do. But you are supported, okay? I feel like you give yourself a lot of support. And you're like... I'm getting like, you just want a bloody cuddle. Like, I just want a cuddle. Like, I want someone to support me, because I feel like you support. Sorry, this isn't my energy. This is yours. I feel like you feel it quite hard that you support yourself all the time, but you've got a lot of support. Okay, ask for help if you need it. Get some rest if you're feeling tired. You might feel emotional because that might be where I'm getting it from, where you're tired, and. Yeah, I feel like you might be a little bit... I feel you're happy, but I feel you're a little bit still like... You do get a bit cheesed off a little bit. And you've still got a lot more to heal. But don't worry, it's fine. I've got loads more to heal. We'll always be healing. And you have got support. You've got support in me as well. Remember that. You can message me anytime. All right? Ask me for help. But get more rest. Get some sleep. Start relaxing. Nurture yourself. Eat some food. You might need to eat some more food and just nourish your body. Have a pig out day. It doesn't matter. And yeah, just be good to yourself. Have some food. Have some music on. Like, write down. Do some reading. Whatever you feel happy. Like, maybe you're going through another rebirth as well. I'm feeling led to say. You might be. And just go with it. Know that you are supported. You're not on your own. But I feel like you've had to support yourself for a long time. And it probably did make you very angry. And I don't blame you. I've been very angry as well. And I've been there, guys. And I know what it's like, and I do. But listen, eat some food. Your abundance is coming. Enjoy your life. You are beautiful, all right? Your supply is going to be unlimited, and it is. Even if you think they're not coming in, blessings are coming into you. They are. Because you've reinvented yourself. Now, your dreams are coming true, and they are. You're creating your own little reality with good intention and pure intention. And you're a lovely little soul. And you are. You just like to be on your own sometimes. You just like to take time away from the world because it gets on your nerves. It stresses you out. Maybe the world does make you feel a bit angry sometimes. And you feel like, I'm better off on my own. I'm better off retreating away from the world. Because in my own little space, I can dance and sing and play my instruments and be happy and recreate myself all over again. I feel like you recreate yourself quite a lot. Like over your lifetime, I feel like you've recreated yourself many times. And you probably will always end up doing that. But I love you guys, and I do. And I feel emotional because I feel it's how you feel sometimes. Because the angels will give me your energy. But everything's going to be all right. Because you know why? Because we're in this together. And I'm a collective like you. And we're going to be all right. We are. We're going to be all right. And be strong, okay? And have a nice day. And remember, we've got BFOOD. And we did get Boo. You might want a little cry. We did get Divine Feminine. You might get some initials out of that or where you live. But I am picking up food. And I am. Maybe you need to eat a bit better. Or maybe you are. I'm just reading energies. So, what shall we do? It's 37:15. I do them a bit longer sometimes in the morning. Well, I used to. And I might do a little prayer. So if you don't like this bit, you don't have to... I was going to do that prayer then, but it skipped away. So I'm going to... Self-control. Yeah, we'll do self-control. So October the 25th could be a number... date for you. You could be 25. You could be 52. So self-control. So the end of all things is near. Therefore, be serious and discipline yourselves for the sake of your prayers. That's Peter 4:7. Your name could be Peter. Right, God, your grace and inventiveness constantly amazes me. Because of Jesus, we don't need to obey you to earn our place in heaven. But your laws exist to spare us the pain and consequences of separation from you. So we still need discipline to discipline ourselves. I'm getting energy, sorry guys. So you knew, even under grace, that we would struggle. So you sent your Holy Spirit, who gives us self-control. Thank you, Lord, for the discerning power of the Holy Spirit, which is Jesus. Please send that power now and help me control my flesh. I want to live free of the consequences of sin and remain in your presence. Now, I don't believe we're born with sin, and I know we're not. You're not born with sin. That's just what the church instills in you. None of us are born with sin. We're born in a place that we're trapped in. And but you're not born with sin. That's just so people can keep you trapped. So this will resonate with you. Some of you might have been told this, that so they can keep you trapped. So, oh, you sin, so you'll go to hell if you don't do better. No, you won't go to hell because you're already in hell, okay? This is a realm of hell. So if you're feeling like you've sinned, the only way you would have sinned is if you got on drugs or if you had a promiscuous life. It's the intention behind it, okay? You wasn't born with sin at all. We just created a little bit of sin, and we consumed a little bit of sin because we're down here on earth, and we don't always get it right, and we don't. But that's called learning, not just sinning. That's called learning. So if you feel like that, don't. None of us are perfect. Some people might make out they're perfect, but they don't tell you the truth. They hide who they are. So everyone in this whole world has done something wrong, or what people call sinful. So don't worry about it, because I feel like that. You might have had someone say that to you, like, what you've done is a sin, or even maybe people think you believing in God, people don't like it, or following Jesus, they don't like it, but it doesn't matter. It's your journey, not theirs. And without Jesus, we have nothing. We have to be in contact with Jesus, and we have to be in contact with the universe, like I always tell you, because it's like being on the moon and being with a spaceship. Like, we're not even a spaceship, with a rocket that you've gone up there with, excuse me. And you have to, like, get back in contact with NASA, because without NASA, you can't navigate on the moon, because you don't really know where you're going, and something could go wrong. And when you're down here on Earth, you're only calling back home to the universe, like NASA. Seriously, so you can navigate down there. Without your angels and without Jesus, you can't navigate down here. You need to, like E.T., phone home, and you do. So I don't know where I go with things I say, but I say them because I'm led. So one of you will know what I'm talking about. So yeah, you need self-control. I feel like you've got a lot of self-control now, and that's why the end of all things is near, because you have disciplined yourself, you've kept in your prayers, you kept in contact with the universe, you believed in your angels, you believed in yourself, you did it all with the grace of God, or Jesus, whatever you believe in. I believe Jesus is God. And you've just earned your place in heaven anyway. You don't have to worry about people saying you've sinned. Your place in heaven was already there from before you even came here. You're just down here. Basically, coming down here to earth is God putting, like, a bag on your head and saying, right, I'm going to send you down to a place where you're never going to remember me. You're never going to remember who you are. And you got to find your way back to me and find your way back to who you are. And then you saying to God, well, how far can I go? And God says, kick your boots off, babe. Just go down there, learn what you can, try and be nice, try and be loving, and try and find your way back to me. And that's all you're doing down here. It's all a learning curve. And don't ever feel bad about anything you did, because whatever you've done in your life, you signed up for it before you come here, and you wanted to experience that. When people go, oh, why did that happen to me? Why did I get attacked? I must have signed up for everything. I'm serious. I must have. I probably weren't listening. And I was like, yeah, I signed me up for that. But before you come down here, you wanted to experience loss. You wanted to experience grief. You wanted to experience abuse. You wanted to experience like having a child. You might have wanted to experience having a child and losing a child. That's what you signed up for, because you came down here to learn, to get in a human skin and just live a human life. That's what you wanted to experience. And then when you leave here, you won't remember any of it, because it'll be just something that you've learned and you take away with you to another place, or you leave behind to help other people. So yeah, I mean, sometimes I don't know where I'm going with stuff on here, but I'm just led. So I love you, and I'm going to go. I don't want to. I don't. But I feel like some of you are doing really well, and you are, and I'm really proud of you, and I am. And I know it's hard. Don't think I don't. This has been the hardest journey of my life. And it makes me emotional, because it's been I've always been on my own, but I've been on my own this time. And it has been the most, like, hard, amazing, disgusting, beautiful, scary, fantastic experience I've ever had in my life. And I every day is different. Finding myself is so amazing. And I hope you're going through exactly the same thing. And it is weird. We are weird, we are. And just go ahead with it. Just go ahead, whatever you're doing. Create yourself a better person, because you're leaving a legacy of who you are behind here when you go. And yeah, I just heard you won't be forgotten. You won't be forgotten. If you feel like you are forgotten, you're not forgotten. Not up there, you're not. All right, and I love you guys, and I'm not going to mess around and go, I want you to have a lovely day, and I want you to retreat. And if you have to be a bit cold with people, be a bit cold with people, because you need it. You need to pull yourself in your little treat, have a dance, eat some nice food, be abundant, put out what you need to with your intentions. If you want to be angry, have a little scream and a shout and let it all out, because these are the things you can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. That song was in my head. So I love you guys. Have a lovely day, yeah, and I will be back a little bit later. You've got this, and you have, because you're a strong little cookie. I love you.